Okay, today we're in a brand new Lincoln Navigator. We're going to be illustrating how to attach ProClip item number 855145 found at ProClipUSA.com. A couple things we want to mention before we get started. Read over the instructions, look over the photos before beginning. And next would be attach the vehicle mount onto the vehicle prior to attaching anything onto the faceplate of the mount. With that said, we'll get started. This particular ProClip is a two-part mount. We'll be illustrating how to attach both parts. This ProClip comes with two gap openers. They're designed to open up a seam between the frame around the climate control screen and the softer, cushiony part of the dash. Take the first gap opener and slide it in just above this chrome strip into the seam. And next gap opener will be about 3 inches above that. It'll give you a wider seam that the first, or part one of the ProClip, has a notched edge. It's a little sharp edge, and then a notch that will slide into that open seam. You might want to start by entering the lower end or the upper end first and then slide it back in. Just like that, you'll hear a little click and you can remove the gap openers. That will be part one attached. Next is we'll show you how to attach the second part, or part two, of the mount. Once the gap openers are removed, you'll take one of the gap openers and slide it into a seam between, again, that padded portion of the dash, and there's a leather panel that goes around the speedometer area. If you'll slide the ProClip gap opener into there, it'll open up the gap between those two panels slightly. Now, part two will have an L-shaped angled edge on the left side of the mount. That angled edge will slide into that seam that's open, and you'll have to slide it, take the ProClip and angle it all the way to the left, slide the sharper edge, or the thin edge, into that seam. It's a very, very tight seam, so slide it in and then make sure it rotates behind and hooks behind the panel as it rotates to the right. You'll hear it and feel it slide right in behind it, and that will be the angled edge of the ProClip sliding in behind the panel. As you can see, there are two pre-drilled holes in part one. When you rotate part two to the right, there are two holes in part two. Use the included screws to attach part two to part one. Once you've secured the two parts together and remove the gap opener, you'll have a nice solid mounting platform to attach any ProClip device holder onto. We hope this illustration helps. Have a great day.